Honorable Men Discord. Max B shares a story about Jhood. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's get straight to it. I have a video queued up here where Max B was being interviewed and he shared a story, quick story about Jhood. I'm going to play this, then I'm going to play Jhood's reaction, and then I'm going to play Sheik Louch speaking on his past relationship and his thoughts about Jhood. And then I'm going to speak about my opinion on all of this. So let's get into it.
Had a little stint in YO with Styles P and kissing all of them, you staying up there and all that. What was that relationship like back in the day?
Them my bros. You already know I fuck with Kiss. I fuck with Styles and Donnie.
Kiss, shouts to them.
All three of them my bros. I was there when they knocked Jhood out, pulled his pants down.
Hold on, time out. I never heard this.
How you never heard? Why you think you don't see Jhood no motherfucking more?
I like the Jhood with them at first.
We all like the Jhood, but whatever he did,
All right. Jhood responds.
Now, yesterday, man, hit me up, they DMing me, they tagging me, and yo, man, what happened with you and Max? Y'all niggas smoke. So, like I said, when they told me he was talking crazy, I'm like, ain't no way. But I seen an interview, he was talking crazy, right? Him and the got the #1 urban song on the radio, and he talking about me. Index Charlie. He made it seem like the big bros put hands on me, these some shit. Listen, bro. Them ain't never, ever, ever in life put no hands on me, man. Nobody that they be with or nobody that they be around never put no hands on me either, man. I put that on my soul respectfully. Nothing like that ever happened to me that had anything to do with them. You feel me? Some happened, but this put a little spin on it to make it seem funny and all that. We gonna get into it, right? Now, me and this had an event together in Connecticut damn near 20 years ago. To be exact, I think it's about 18 years, right? I get on stage and all that, so everybody having a good time. We vibing. You know, the crowd feeling it, but it's three in the crowd in particular that's like not reacting like everybody else reacting. For some reason, I just keep looking back at these like D-block. Now, after that, I decided to walk off stage without telling my where I was going, right? Now, that was a mistake on my part. I walked off the stage, I ran down on these, like I said, there was three of them. So when I ran down on these in the middle of the crowd, I kind of like ran down on one, mushed them, while mush one, another grabbed me, act like he was breaking the shit, right? Grabbed me by my collar, like, yo, chill. Next thing I know, my swung, bam. Another bam. And he would have jabbed from Johannesburg and all that. And these washed me like a dirty car. I ain't gonna cap, man. I took an L, and it is what it is, man. I keep it a band and let y'all know I took an L. But this didn't tell the story like that. He tried to make it seem like these did something to me, and it had absolutely nothing to do with them. You feel what I'm saying? He like used to live down the block from the car wash. Whatever he did to the bros, they knocked him out. Them never did nothing like that to me. Now, yeah.
And here's Sheik Louch speaking on Jhood.
Go ahead. I do not like that kid. I ain't gonna go as far as say I hate, but I don't like homie, man. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to chill with you. I don't want to take pictures. Not saying that you want to take pictures. No, I don't want to be around you. We ain't gonna be around each other. We ain't in the same tax bracket, period. But I'm just saying, like, I don't want to deal with you at all. So when I hear him talking shit like that, like my son was just born. My son 20 and off to college and shit like that. Like, dog, where you? What's happening in your life? You know what I done after that, but what the fuck, bro? I don't want to be cool. You can say you're black. We putting a reunion concert together and do it. I don't want to get that money. I don't want nothing to do with you. And it's no beef. No beef. So if whoever's watching, it's like it ain't no nothing aggravated. Nothing, no, I want to do anything to you. I just don't want to be around you. I don't want to talk about you. I'm not gonna say nothing good or bad about you. You don't know nobody like, yo, I ain't beefing with them niggas, but I don't fuck with them. That's how I want to keep it. I don't want to know you, dog. Oh, like, yo, a chick that's still talking about you from high school, like, dog, what the fuck? Why are we still talking? Do you? And that's it. That's where I'm at with that. Nobody owe you no money. Nothing with Styles, nothing with Kiss, no nothing. Joe, God bless you, and that's it. But I don't like that. I don't like.
All right, so immediately when comparing Max B to Sheik Louch, I like the way Sheik Louch handled it. It was real mature. There's nothing wrong with how he said it. Very straightforward. I think I spoke about that in a different episode. Being straightforward. Matter of fact, it was the episode about Cameron talking about J. Cole not keeping his word. Being straightforward, there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, I think that's really the manly way of handling things, just being straightforward. The other person doesn't have to like it, but it's no shot at them. There's no disrespect in being straightforward. If you don't like something, or if something is if you're bothered by something, just tell the person straight up. It's funny, some people don't like when you're straightforward, but then they also don't like when you talk behind their back. So which one is it? If I talk to you directly about how I feel about something and you take offense to that, that's on you. That's on you. But I would hope and think that you would respect that over me talking behind your back. I would rather say the same thing that I say behind your back to your face, and you may not like it, but at least I'm being straightforward and I'm not sugarcoating anything. And for that reason, I appreciate the Sheik Louch's approach. And those of you watching this episode, you're free to disagree with me in the comment section about that. But I appreciate the way Sheik Louch approached it. Now, I don't know if Jhood ever spoke about Sheik Louch in a disparaging way, but if he did, this response is the ideal response as a grown man. And this should be, in my opinion, this should be the response all grown men take. No ills towards you. Don't even wish you harm. Just carry on with your life. I carry on my life. Like, I want that to be a thing of the past. I no longer even want to associate with you. I respect Sheik Louch's approach. Max B, on the other hand, I disagree with him wholeheartedly. And everything I say has nothing to do with Max B's music, whether or not I like his music or not. We're talking about the choice that he made in speaking about Jhood. Now, Max B's approach I disagree with wholeheartedly, and I put that in the same box as when Fat Joe on his podcast, the Joe and Jada Show, decided to speak about Young Buck, which is why I say all the time, I'm on the side of the underdog. All right. And if you ask me, the underdog is always the hardest side to be on, because the populists jump on the bandwagon and they attack the Lone Ranger, so to speak. So Jhood, regardless of what Jhood has done in the past, regardless of what Young Buck has done in the past, these are people who, respectfully, they're not doing as well as the others. So I'm gonna jump out on the limb and say Jhood's not doing as well financially as anyone from the Locks. Where same thing with Young Buck, he's not doing financially as anyone from G Unit. He's probably not even doing as well as Lloyd Banks, and Lloyd Banks is no longer with G Unit. All right. And this is me assuming. I'm not here to pocket watch, but even if these Jhood and Young Buck are able to support their family, that's a great thing. I'm just saying in terms of access, it's clear to say, just as an outsider looking, Lloyd Banks could pick up and do shows, small venue shows, because his music, his brand, his name is still relevant to his core group. All right. Whereas Young Buck has a fan base, but could Young Buck do the amount of shows as Lloyd Banks? I don't think so. And I could be wrong in saying that. But let me just go back to what I was saying as far as the underdogs. The reason why I defend Young Buck, I defend Jhood, is because Max B, he's fresh out of doing time. He got out sometime, I believe, in November. You're on the couch. You're blessed to be free, especially for the case that you went in for. And you're bringing up someone's name who, as far as I know, is not trying to do anything in the industry. And even if he is, he's probably blackballed. All right. And he's not a threat to you. Why are you bringing up that man's name? I believe the question in the interview was about the Locks. You could have just kept it on the Locks. Even if you do know something that may have happened, why bring that up? This is the stuff that I don't like about certain individuals, from the hood, or quote unquote hood. I just don't like the whole bringing up old stories, especially on people who are paying you no mind, people who are trying to move on, do their own thing. These are still men at the end of the day, regardless how you feel about them. Are they perfect men? No, they're not perfect men. There's no perfect man alive, including myself. But yet I still stand on the side of the underdog, because why are you bringing up Jhood's name, Max B? Fat Joe, why did you bring up Young Buck's name? And even if the story has something to do with you, these two individuals that I just spoke about, they're not going out talking about anyone else. They're too busy trying to make ends meet to pay their bills. For the life of me, I don't understand why individuals who are blessed, Max B, you've been blessed to get out of prison. You've been blessed to link back up with your brother, French Montana. You've been blessed to recently have put out a mixtape followed by an album with French Montana. You have two or so good singles that you did videos for, I believe. You're on the up and up. You're moving and shaking, and that's a blessing. You're able to see your kids. You're able to be with your wife. It's a blessing. Why sit down and interview and utter anything that's about the past to destroy somebody that is not looking for problems? I don't believe Jhood's looking for problems. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. Same thing with Fat Joe. I've said this time and time again. Fat Joe's blessed. He's successful. Why throw dirt on somebody's name who's not doing as well as you? If that's what you like to do between both of them, between Max B and Fat Joe, spar with somebody who's on the up and up like you. I'm just not a fan, because I look at that as a form of bullying. I'm not a fan of any man throwing dirt on someone's name who's not in a position to even battle you on any level, financially, literally. Why are you doing that? How do you feel proud about yourself doing that? And by all means, if any one of you watching this episode disagree with me, let me know why you see that as something that is acceptable. Why do you think that is something to be proud of? Why would you be proud of something like that? Again, Max B, this episode's about Max B. Max B is doing good for himself. Not everyone who comes out of prison gets an opportunity to move and shake and make the money that Max B's making. Not everyone who comes out of prison has a good friend, a best friend like French Montana that's able to get you back on your feet and celebrate you after doing time. Not all people who go to prison for charges that Max B went in for even get out. And this is what you do with your freedom. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, and I stand on it. And this is not an episode. Don't run in the comments talking any nonsense because you feel like, oh, you speaking bad on Fat Joe, you speaking mad. Watch the full episode in the context of what I said. All right? Watch the full episode in the context and what I said. Why are these gentlemen that are successful and can use their time to speak about other things that are uplifting, why aren't they doing so? Why aren't they doing so? I have my thoughts on that. It's because the hood, the industry, the music industry, it's not about uplifting people. It's about, I got this, you don't got it. You stay down there, I'm up here. Look at me in the latest. You don't have it. You're a bum. I'm successful. And these are the same people that will still do videos from time to time in the hood. And it's not like they're necessarily trying to pour into the hood financially. They're not building any centers. Any centers to elevate the youth of that neighborhood. They're not building anything to elevate the minds of the youth. But they'll gladly go back there to shoot videos in front of a bodega. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I got to call it like I call it. I'm not a young boy. I'm on the road to 50. So I'm going to speak like someone who's on the road to 50. For those of you who want to still speak like you're in your 20s, go ahead. But I'm going to disagree with you wholeheartedly. All right? Why are we still doing things like this? Is it uncool to be an older man speaking like an older man? Is it uncool to be blessed and moving forward in your life and not looking backwards, bringing up stories about another man that's probably not doing half as good as you are? How is that something that is saluted? How are we saluting things like that? Please explain. But listen, that's all I have on this episode. As always, I appreciate everyone for you tuning in. As always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, stay honorable.